Of Scotland.
Flower of fucking shite, guys. Welcome back to Fog Football. We've got, in case you hear some background noise, there's a
DJ.
There's a 1 hour and 8 minute ad playing. I don't know why we're letting it play in the background. It's not even one of our feeds, but here, whoever gets the 20 cents in revenue, fair play, you owe us half of it. And speaking, let's talk about this game. I mean, I wouldn't have paid 20 cents to watch this game. This game was atrocious. You might notice on my own channel, I didn't do a match review because, I mean, how can I review it? We've scraped by. We've fucking literally got the worst result that was conceivably possible, and that's what we picked up tonight.
Just look at what Moldova's conceded. 16, and we're just one of
that. This is a team that lost 8 to Denmark, lost 4 to Israel, and we can only beat them 1-0 at home. Steve Clark, after the game, came out and said it was a good night for us, and it was a good victory. I just don't see how at home a 1-0 win against Moldova, especially when head-to-head goal difference could decide whether we get a playoff place or not. I don't see how he thinks a 1-0 win against Moldova. It's embarrassing that we get to the 94th minute in Moldova and we have a chance of equalising. Now I know I get it, right? They never looked like scoring. Steve Clark came out and said this. We defend it well. And we did, right? And they didn't look like scoring. But to give them the chance of just launching balls like late on, or getting a dodgy penalty, to give them that opportunity, for that to even be a factor that late in the game, I think is
fucking
embarrassing.
diabolical.
There was a lot of talk about how we could have won this 1-4 or 5-0. I mean, I get we missed some chances, but to be honest, the majority of the chances that we had were for Moldova mistakes at the back. So, I mean, I don't think Denmark could have pumped us 4-5-0. I don't think a 5-0 win would have been justice for us tonight. I thought we were poor. Probably maybe could have won.
And I took it because my bet would have been up.
My bet would have been up too. I think we should have probably won a bit more than 1-0, but I don't think we were good enough. And with that said, we're going to get into the player ratings, and we are going to start with Craig Gordon. I would have liked to have seen Clark start the night, but it wasn't to be. As for Craig Gordon, I mean, he didn't really have anything to do.
I'll give him a 5. He did nothing, but he didn't have anything to do.
I'm going to give him a 6. For the simple fact is, his presence at the back, and he plays for Hearts.
It should have been Clark.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 6.
That's a 5.5.
That's what it is. 5.5, guys. This guy's shafting him.
I think your E5s are a wee bit too big overlapping in the next fucking column.
No, they know.
Maybe not. Right, Patterson. I think this guy.
Considering this is his first start for Scotland, I thought he played well. He started off poor, lost the ball a lot, but then came into the game a lot. He looked more threatening down the right than Robertson did down the left. I'll put it that way.
I think it kind of shows why he'll never. Well, I'm not saying he'll never play, but I think it kind of shows why he'll never play against a top team. But I think against the likes of Faroes, Moldova, or even at home against Austria, Israel, this guy has to play. He's offer so much more going forward.
Yeah,
I've
never. What about Fraser, right wing back? Because I thought he did well in the last 20 minutes against Denmark.
I know this may sound kamikaze, right? But I honestly think against Moldova, you could play Tierney and O'Donnell as the right and left centre backs, and then they can just constantly switch with Patterson and Robertson just to bombard them.
Yeah. Well,
might sound a bit overkill, but that's just my opinion. But I will give Patterson a 7.
I'll give him a 7 as well. No, you know what? I'm changing my Gordon rating. Sorry, guys. I'm giving Gordon a 5 because I'm giving Patterson a 6. Sorry,
Right.
I thought he was one of our best players tonight, but I wasn't really impressed by anybody. So
yeah, Hendry, I will give a 5.
A 5 as well. I mean, Steve Clark came out and said, "Oh, these guys were solid." I mean, hold on, they were defending against Moldova here. Had very little to do. He's getting a 5.
Yep.
Up next, Grant Hanley. He is getting
a 3. Yeah, he missed that many fucking chances.
He's getting a 3. The guy comes up, right, and he has a threat from set pieces. He's a threat in the sense that he can win headers, but
that's all he does.
He fucking can't get them anywhere near target, so, essentially, what's the point?
He's literally a defender for Moldova.
I'd rather him fucking stay back. At least then a different Scotland player can get their head on it. Even though Kieran Tierney got his head on, didn't do anything with it. Yeah, I think I'm giving them a 4, so a 3.5, I'll give him a 4. just not good enough.
Next up, Tierney.
Wait, before we get into Tierney, turn this shite out. Well, if we give this guy enough advertisement, he's still going on top.
Oh, he's fucking good. Keep him playing.
Keep him playing.
Tierney, I will give... I think his best game in a while, but I'll still give him a 5.
I didn't think he was that impressive tonight. Like,
no, but it's his best game in a while.
That header probably should have scored that. Like, 5 for me as well. You know what I mean? He was...
Yeah. Next up, Robertson. I thought this guy was pish. I'm going to give him a 4.
So I was going to give him... His end product shit. His crossing's not that good.
That shot, I forgot to even fucking
the
talk
shot
about.
as well, I mean... I'm going to give him a 3. If you're giving Hanley a fucking 3, I'm giving Robertson a 3.
No, but he did create... I mean, he did whip in a few good chances, like, but I mean, at the same time, it's fucking... See, apart from that goal against Cyprus, he has not done fuck all.
That was a great goal against Cyprus, but the problem is it's the only thing he's really done.
Like, I'm sorry, he's done nothing. So, say we didn't know where these players came from, or their reputation elsewhere, and we just watched Scotland.
You'd be saying he needs dropped.
Yes.
You would. See, if the captaincy never came into it and he
forget he needs dropped, you wouldn't think he plays for Liverpool and, like, everyone else is pish.
It's not quite getting to the stage now where you'd say Greg Taylor starts ahead of him, like, but...
I'll never get to that stage.
No, I'll never get to that stage, but... You know, it's getting to the stage where you should... Well, I mean, I've been at the stage for years now that Tierney's better, so... you know...
Anyway, McGinn, I will give a 5.
Yeah, I'm giving McGinn a 5. I thought he was just kind of there, you know, it wasn't...
Yeah, the first game back for COVID,
he wasn't,
so I'll give a guy a break.
I mean, he wasn't bad, but maybe he's been drinking too many lagers and pizza because he was just... Didn't do enough for me.
Next up, Gilmore, I will give a 6. He missed that chance. I probably would give him a 7, but
yeah,
he missed that chance. I'll give him a 6.
I'll give him a 6 as well. I think with Gilmore in the team, he controls games. I know he's so young, but I think you can already make a case for Gilmore being our best player.
Yep.
I don't mean like on performance-wise in individual games. I mean just overall in terms of quality.
Crucial to have someone who can dictate a game.
I mean, I think most people would have said in the past couple of years it's like Robertson, McGinn or Tierney. And for me now, it could definitely be Gilmore. I think at his age already. I think Chelsea are crazy for loaning him out to Norwich. And I mean, key player for us, I think.
Next up, we've got Christie. Missed a fucking great opportunity. I'll give him a 5.
Yeah, Bournemouth's Ryan Christie still doesn't sound right saying that.
Why would you go to Bournemouth, man? That's not even funny. Why would you choose Bournemouth over Burnley? Is Burnley a fucking Premier League?
See, maybe he likes the style of Bournemouth. Maybe he thinks he fits in better there. I could kind of understand that. You know, be like maybe like Stoke. Maybe not all the players would want. I mean, maybe players like maybe Swansea. People are like, oh, I like the way Swansea play in the Championship rather than the way Stoke play in the Premier League. It could be something to do with that.
Yeah.
Maybe he likes it. Maybe Eddie Howe fucking promised him all these things at Celtic, and since Eddie couldn't go to Celtic, he's going to Bournemouth. Could be that. Who knows? I'll give him a 5 as well.
Nisbet, I thought his link-up play was pretty great, but again, him and Dykes, both of them are shocking up front, man. Chances fucking...
Yeah, I'll give him a 4. Okay.
I'll give him a 5.
4.5. And
it
Dykes...
was weird, like, say you didn't know who was who, you would assume that it was just Dykes, because his link-up play normally is good. So you just assume Nisbet was.
I'm sorry, against Moldova, I need more than decent link-up play.
Oh, yeah, I agree, though.
And Dykes, I'm also giving a 4.
But see, to be fair to Nisbet, I mean, he should have had a handful of assists.
No, I thought Dykes and Nisbet were very wasteful on the ball a lot of times. I thought they gave it
No, they were, but I think Nisbet should have like about 2 or 3 assists.
Dykes, I know he scored, but I mean, I'd have scored that. And the connection wasn't that good. I mean, right place, right time. I'm giving them a 4.
Aye, yeah.
You giving them a 4 as well?
Aye.
The goal scorer gets a 4, but you know it's Moldova. I mean, see when they start.
You can say the goal scorer all you want, but it was fucking Patterson that created that goal.
And Dykes was. I mean, anyone else deserves to get that. You know, it's like I don't know. Callum McGregor came on as a sub. What did he do apart from lose the ball a lot down the right hand side and get booked?
I'll give him a fucking 3 for that.
It's caught. As far as I'm concerned, cost me my bet. Adams
did fuck all.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, some of the.
Caught offside.
I was going to say some of the link-up play, but he did fuck all.
No, he got caught offside.
I'll give him a 3 as well.
I think a 3 is fair. John McClane. I fucking wish it was John McClane. It's Kenny
I'll
McClane.
give him a 3. I don't know what the fuck he did.
Done absolutely nothing.
Cooper, he came on
To waste time, essentially.
and then he got
To
his head
st-
split open.
Yeah, he came on to see a 1-0. For that reason alone, he's getting a 3 for me.
Yeah.
And Davy Turnbull did even get enough time to... I gave him a 3. I've gave all the other subs a 3. Happy with a 3?
Yep.
Right, Stevie Clark.
I will give a 3. You know what? I think
People are saying that it's not Clark's fault because he didn't miss all these chances.
I agree. No, right. I think he picked more or less the right team. I would have maybe made a few changes, but he went attacking. But it's the subs, like.
Yeah, no, I mean to not try and kill the game off earlier, and then bringing on Cooper for Dykes. You know,
See, after the first half, you have to change up the strikers because you just know they were fucking missing, you know, and other shit as well. Like, I just don't. Like, I'd have took off Hanley for fucking Cooper, like.
Yeah.
Because Hanley's getting all these opportunities. Like, if you're not going to bring him back through the corner, bring someone on who else can attack the corner.
I would have given him a 5 if it wasn't for the late subs and the negative comments after the game, right? But because because he takes off Dykes. Who was it? Who did he take off for Cooper and Turnbull? It was Dykes and
Robertson.
Dykes and Robert. I mean, you know, just leaving Adams up front in his own. And for his negative comments after the game, saying tonight was a good night for Scotland and it was a good win. I'm sorry, but when you beat Moldova 1-0 at home, that's not a good night and it's not a good win. It's you know, we were lucky. We were lucky to, you know, 1-0. It's pish. It's pish. For that, I'm going to give him a 3. Do you agree or do you want to?
I said a 3, yep.
I mean, like I said, I would have given him a 5, but those comments in the late subs were very, very negative, and I know we expect negativity of Clark, but come on.
And the team, I think it's between a 4 or a 5, and I'm probably leaning more towards a 4.
Yeah, I'll give him a 4 as well. Yeah, just not good enough, guys. 1-0 win. I mean, at least we got the 3 points. That's the only thing I probably agree with Clark in the post-match interview. We needed 3 points. We got 3 points, but fuck me, you know. I mean, Israel can score 5 against Austria, but we can only score 1 against Moldova.
Also, you know, Faroe Islands hold out Denmark for 85 minutes.
Yeah, but we're supposed to be happy with 2-0 defeat, but Faroe Islands almost get a 0-0 draw. You know what I mean? It doesn't make much sense. In the sense that we're hard to beat, like you could make that case. We've only conceded 5 goals, which is the second best defence in this group, marginally. But look at us. I mean, what would you rather? Would you rather concede an extra goal and scored 6 extra?
Fucking
like
embarrassing that Denmark have played everyone and not even conceded.
I know.
And won every game.
Right, guys, that's it. That's our review there. So our man in the match goes to Patterson, who just edges out Gilmore. You know, we got 3 points, but it wasn't an easy watch. It was pretty difficult, to be fair, guys. Anyway, that's it. Let us know what you thought down below. Who's your man in the match? Who did you think was the worst player? And until next time, peace.